Here are 4 questions to help you find your passion. So how the hell do you find purpose and the passion to pursue it? It's a question that everyone wants to answer, yet so many people live their whole lives and die without ever creating a path to foster a passion. We grow up with our dreams, letting curiosity take the lead, and then we're hit with the real world. The need to pay the bills and figuring out things on our own. It's humbling, it can be scary as shit, and if you let what other people think you should do outweigh what you want to do and what actually makes you feel alive, it will kill your passion. The good thing is that you don't need to quit your job and dive into a passionate endeavor all at once. You can experiment, think about what excites you, and take small, consistent steps towards building something that you're passionate about. Whether it's a blog, studio, kitchen, design company, whatever it is that makes you feel fulfilled. And if you're like me, you've struggled to find that passion. So today I'm gonna offer you something that's helped me. Here are 3 questions from Angela Duckworth, researcher and best-selling author of Grit, to help you discover a passion worth sticking to, because these questions have certainly helped me. Let's dive in. Number 1, ask yourself, where does my mind wander? When you're on unscheduled time with nothing to do, no work to accomplish, where does your mind go? For me, I was looking for something competitive to do during quarantine. I stopped playing baseball after college and was looking for an activity to give me that edge. Then I realized over quarantine, 2 months in, without anybody forcing me to, I had watched over 25 free UFC fights on YouTube. So I took the hint and signed up for Muay Thai training. 4 months later, it's been one of the most ass-kicking, fulfilling journeys of my life. And I'm excited because I'm a baby in the Muay Thai game and I have so much left more to learn. The second question you should ask yourself to discover your passion is, what matters most to me? Think about both the values you hold within yourself and the values you admire in other people. Maybe you love betting on sports and you want to start a blog on the ins and outs of gambling. Maybe your favorite actor is Hugh Jackman because you're drawn to his charisma, so you take an improv class to become more charismatic. Make a thoughtful list of the values that matter most to you and give one a try. The third question you should ask yourself to discover your passion is, what do I find absolutely unbearable? What do I hate doing? This is a great question to eliminate things that will not be your passion, which means you're one step closer to finding it. Do you hate being around kids? Good, you're probably not going to be a preschool teacher. Do you hate writing? Good, don't start a newsletter. Instead, maybe think about starting a podcast or a YouTube channel. Here's the 4th question you should ask yourself when you're trying to discover your passion, and this is a bonus question from me. This is something that I use to help discover my passion for podcasting. Ask yourself, what do people go out of their way to tell you that you're good at? After I'd been podcasting for about a month, I had friends and strangers reach out to me telling me how much they enjoyed the episodes. Even though I was just a beginner at the time, and in many ways I'm still a beginner in podcasting, I had some starting skills for it. And that was a huge part of the reason that I stuck with it. Other people going out of their way to let me know that what I was doing was good, or at least they considered it to be. Maybe someone you met at a party tells you that you're a great storyteller, or maybe people on the street are constantly complimenting you about your fashion choices, asking you where you get your clothes. Pay attention to what people tell you that you're good at, especially when you don't ask them. As Angela Duckworth writes in Grit, unlike the answers to crossword puzzles, there isn't just one thing you can do that might develop into a passion. There are many. You don't have to find the right one or even the best one, just a direction that feels good. So hopefully these 4 questions can help you steer in the right direction. And check out my podcast, The Aux, for in-depth insights every day. Cheers.